Now, speaking of Swift, this was interesting from Anders. Ripple is still taking shots at Swift, making a collaboration unlikely, he says. Poster from Ripple Swell in London this year, and it says, Swift isn't fast enough. More value across borders in an instant with Ripple's crypto solutions for business. And I love that slogan right there. Crypto means business. But this was good here. We had a little XRP Darren chimed in and says Swift will use ODL for exotic corridors. It's only a matter of time as correspondents de-risk everywhere they can't make money. And what he's talking about is the correspondent banking, the old banking system, they can't make money in these areas, in these networks. These countries, right? The flows are too small. The amount of money that these people have in their accounts is not enough. They don't move enough money. It's not worth it for these banks to set up the infrastructure. And so these correspondent banks are de-risking everywhere they can't make money, XRP Darren says. Anders replies, okay, but if you were working with someone, would you Shiite on them in public? XRP Darren says, for sure, I agree. I'm just saying I don't think Swift will have choices. At one point, ODL will be a rail through Swift. I like that right there. ODL will be a rail through Swift. And Andrew says, okay, yeah, I agree with that. They'll probably have no choice in the end unless they wish to go extinct. Yeah, and I would have to agree, right? And we're seeing, it is fascinating and it's bold to see Ripple call out Swift in such a way. Swift isn't fast enough. Crypto means business. And I love that because that tells me that not only have they been dealing with the banks, they've been dealing and providing and building enterprise grade solutions, small to medium enterprises like the businesses me and you run that employ 50% of the world. We're going to be able to move on to distributed ledger technology that works. XRP has a lot that's coming to it in 2023 that's going to bring massive amounts of utility. And I love to see that Ripple is ready to cover all the money from the very top, BIS, IMF, Federal Reserve, down to the lower levels, SWIFT, and the central banks. CBDC solutions, build your CBDC on our ledger in one day. They just continue to press down on the accelerator, rolling into 2023 through a bear market, through a recession, through an SEC lawsuit where they've had to shell out $100 million. $100 million for the lawsuit that's just lost. But they're fighting the good fight. And then they got some more. This is what we love to see. This is what we want to invest in. They throw down $250 million on an NFT fund. They're still sitting on over $1 billion cash, picking over the carcass. They're picking over the carcass of FTX and the rest of the carnage in the cryptocurrency space with the exact solution that we need for the liquidity crisis that we now face. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.